That's right, I'm back, bitch. How do I act on camera again? Here's the thing, I said I didn't care about numbers, but turns out I did. You know what, let's get a bit close and personal, shall we? This is the point. What's my point? Oh yeah. Mince pie. Fun fact about Titus, he's not a pom. He thought mince pies were like, had mince in them, and I bought these once and I asked if he wanted one. He said, yes, please. And then he bit into it and he was very confused. It is a hilarious memory. Also, key information, I now like Vietnamese coffee. And it is dangerous for me. I need a list. I'm going to pretend it's a fresh start by washi taping all my old pages together. I feel like this is a healthy way to deal with trauma, actually. Let's just washi tape it together. Okay, I think I've figured out what I want to say. I started putting out frequent YouTube videos about 8 months ago. I've put out YouTube videos since then, but not frequently. And I think I said this like a few hours ago. I told myself that I didn't care about numbers. But when I actually have stopped and looked and reflected, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. It got to me a little bit that I had been making YouTube videos for at least 2 years frequently, and I hadn't seen the same growth that other YouTubers had received. And this was also mimicked in my Instagram account. So I've had my YouTube account for 3 years now. Let's just say for those first 2 years, I was putting out 1, often 2 videos a week. And I absolutely cherish every single one of you who is with me here today. But like I said, I just got in my head about numbers, and I kind of forgot the purpose for YouTubing for me, which I'll get into later. So if I'm being completely honest with myself, that is one of the main reasons I stopped. I stopped seeing the true purpose in putting out content and putting hours and hours into making these videos if people weren't seeing them. And I lost sight of the fact that 100 people, like when I think of that in terms of classrooms, that's still like 4 classrooms worth of people, which is a huge amount. So yeah, I guess I want to start this off by saying thank you so much if you have been here during this journey, especially those OGs who I see in the comments every now and again, popping in to say hello. I see you, I appreciate you, I love you, in your own way, internet stranger, I love you. The other reason, I'm going to try to keep this in one take, I'll try not to ramble, keep this in one take, keep it like true. Another reason I stopped is because it started to feel like a chore, especially with the Bethany side of things. You will have noticed that I recently did change my YouTube account name to Bethany Angarad, my first and middle name, because I did realize at the time that whilst I love reading, BookTube for me doesn't feel like a nurturing space, and that might come as a surprise to some people, because it is a generally nice space. You're just a bunch of readers. But what I learned is that I was feeling a lot of pressure to read things. I experienced the same thing back when I was at university doing my undergrad degree, and I have touched on this before. I was forced to read novels and classic books and all of that jazz, and I fell out of love with reading. BookTube actually had the same effect on me. I felt like I had to be reading certain books. I felt like I had to be buying a bunch of books. You've seen all my massive unhauls if you've been around for a wee while. I've bought and then sold the majority of my book collection over the past few months before we moved over here. So I do think that it was an unhealthy space for me mentally, and I do realise I've internalized this. Nobody expects me to buy all the books, but I felt like that's what I had to do to be on YouTube. Also, just another thing to keep in mind here is I have been creating content. Let's call it what it is. It's not just like posting photos. I was purposely pushing out bookish content for people to interact with and gain knowledge from. So content. Since, I wrote it down here, since 2017, the 27th of October 2017 was my first Bookstagram post. I have now mushed together both my Insta accounts, and I just go by Bethany_Angarrett over on Insta as well. Follow me if you aren't already, if you want. No pressure, no pressure. And you'll notice, I'll take a screenshot and put it up right now, there's like no book content yet. And that's because I've not read anything recently, and I think having this space where I'm not feeling pressure to put out book content, like I'm no longer Beth and books, I'm just myself, is going to help me in the long term. It's going to be so good. Oof, that coffee is really kicking in. I missed my mouth. Just a lot of internalized stuff, imposter syndrome sort of stuff. So what is the solution? Basically, guys, this is going to become a bit of a vlog channel, a bit of a lifestyle channel. By lifestyle, I mean, honestly, just whatever I feel like talking about. I'll talk about this in a second, but I got more tattoos recently. I'll do an updated tattoo tour. I'm going to do things like, potentially, I'd be interested in looking at doing a video comparing New Zealand to Australia. As someone in the mid-20s, let me tell you, I am thriving over here, thriving. So this channel is going to be vlogs. I will talk about books in my vlogs. I will still be doing my Real Choosers TBR series because I love that series. In fact, the next video after this one might be the next one in that series because I do want to go to the library and get some more books out and try to get out of my current reading slump. So it's just going to be me. One of my goals, I've recently had a birthday. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, thank you. It was my birthday this week actually. Is to cook more. So I'll be showing you more of my cooking. I just want this to become a humble, home style, video phone kind of recording channel. I don't want to feel any pressure, and I'm feeling positive about this change. It's taken me 8 months to work through do my shadow work, you know, and get to where I am. So ultimately my goal is to have fun and make memories. I've recently just been watching, as I was making this plan, I was actually watching one of my old vlogs. Insert the clips.
Vlogging. My reading is out of a slump. If you're wondering why I didn't read, why I didn't vlog, I didn't read anything for a month.
Is it narcissistic to be like tearing up at my own vlog, like the memories of like the moving in day? I love how it shows like how far I've come. Can I like duet myself? And fight on winter's back on Look how happy she is. I truly was getting emotional, and it reminded me that my why for vlogs is to make little like home movies. That's what I want to do. I am engaged. I would love to vlog the process of the wedding, which I need to start organising. We've been engaged for 2 years now. I want to be a mother one day. Is this TMI for the internet? No, I'm trying to just let myself be. I do want to be a mother one day. I don't know yet if I would vlog like my child. That's a whole different conversation, and it's not just me that needs to be part of that conversation, it's also my partner. But you know, still the pregnancy, buying baby clothes. I'm so excited for being in that stage of my life. Buying a house, we want a puppy. You know, I just want to capture these memories whilst I can. Let me do a life update for you in like the past 5 months since I last did a vlog. This is our apartment now. You can see we've hung things up on the wall. It's looking good, it's looking homey. This is home. I have gained 3 tattoos and piercings in my ear, but I will do a piercing and tattoo video. I've already mentioned that. And I have my 11th tattoo booked for Friday. So a week from now, and Titus is going in and getting his 4th tattoo finished off. We're both very excited, and the one I'm getting is very meaningful to me. It like represents my little brother, but I'll take you along on that journey as well. What else has been happening? Titus has a job, so we are now fully dinks, double income, no kids, and again, thriving. I might talk about this later, but financially we are so much better off here in Australia. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I recently had a birthday. I turned 27. I am not ashamed of my age. It is a privilege to be able to wake up every day. I'm really working on my gratitude. And for my 27th, I've basically taken myself mad shopping. I am now officially on like a clothes, jewelry, shoes, like gym wear ban. All I'm letting myself get is my tattoo and any necessities. And I also want a tripod for my phone. And that's it, like a shopping ban for the Christmas holidays in 12 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I also have birthdays I need to buy people gifts for, which will feel like shopping anyway. That's me for now. On with the vlog. Alright team, I am heading out to the city. Ty has been working, his shift is finishing about now. So I'm going to go meet him in the city. We are going to go on a mission to, one, try find this collectible watch for his mum, who is a freaking icon and can't buy this watch online, so has sent us to do her a favour and go see if we can find it, which I am more than happy to do. And then I'm going to see about buying a skateboard. I'm going to go see how much they are. Another one of my goals in my 27th year of living is to get healthy. And for me, I've got a few, what's the word I'm looking for here? Milestones. And one of my milestones is to get more cardiovascular fit, which will result in me being able to run a 5K. I have had this goal of running a 5 kilometer jog, just like jogging at my own slowest pace for like 7 years. And it's just always one of those things which I've wanted to do, but haven't. So that's like my big goal. I've signed up to a gym this week. I'm going to go later on today. But something I struggle with is I get bored of doing the same things after a month or two. It's like that with my hobbies, like I'll journal, then I'll be into reading fashion magazines, then I'll be into like my reading of books. I have like phases with my interests. And so with my health, I need to do something to keep me going, I suppose. And I used to skateboard in New Zealand a little bit and I loved it. I had so much fun, and we had to, well, we didn't have to, but we decided to sell our skateboards when we were in New Zealand. So I am giving you this very long-winded explanation, basically where I'm just saying I think I'm gonna go price up some skateboards and I might get one. What one does she want? Is that Mars there?
Yeah, the red one.
Oh, what one? Moon? What's Moon?
The black one.
Oh, the one at the back? Okay. Vlog. So technically it is Sunday right now, and look at what a beautiful day it is. I am going out to have some brunch with some friends. I'm really looking forward to it. It's with a colleague that I haven't seen in like 2 years. She left my old school in New Zealand and we were like good friends, all the inappropriate jokes together. And then she's got a couple of friends and they've just come over for a little holiday, but it is so warm. But yeah, something I'm learning is that people like don't care. I heard a quote the other day and it said that 99.9% of people who have an issue with you, if they actually have an issue with you, they'll say something. So, you know, I don't know, a little confidence booster. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some brunch. Guys, some of my birthday shopping came in. First things first, this Myers box is actually Titus's. I'll do a try on for you all. Let's do ASOS first. Let me just go put a base outfit on and I'll be back to try things on. Sorry if you can hear the aircon, it's just a little bit nippy in here, so I popped the heater on. But first up, I have these little bike shorts because I have black ones and I wear them underneath dresses for work all the time. And I needed just like a second pair for rotation purposes. I actually quite like how long these are. It does mean that they'll peek out of like my shorter things, but that's okay. If you follow me on my Insta and my TikTok, where I post a lot of like fashion stuff at the moment, you'll know that I love a vest. And I don't currently have one in this colour, so I think this one's a win. I genuinely do not remember purchasing a dress. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not sure if I'm a fan on this one. I love how like floaty and overall comfortable it is, but it doesn't do much else for me. And I think this is one of those dresses where if I had put this on in a shop, I wouldn't have bought it. But I'm also thinking it is very, very light, and it will be really good for like a little beach dress. Is it see-through? But I'll try on everything else and I'll think about this. They do smell a bit. I can't fit them, guys. I can't show you much, but they're only getting up to this high. I will definitely be returning these. Alright, this is an extremely cool skirt, but it only just covers my bum, and I definitely would not feel comfortable wearing this out in public. I've actually just come back from looking in the mirror as well. It says Angel 21, and I just think it looks a bit tacky. I think like the concept is cool, but this one's going to be a return. How do I feel about this? Alright, ultimately, I think I like it. If I just get weirdly close with you guys, my one concern was that across the butt it would look like it was too up my bum, but it's not, and it's not see-through. It does have this little high-low, which I think is a little bit interesting, but I could lower this down all the way. I think what's got me umming and ahhing the most at the moment is that I don't know what I would really wear with this. And then the box that I'm very excited about is this Culture Kings one. They're cool. Oh, they are cool. He will definitely get wear out of those as long as they fit him. They are his size. I really want to open the shoes, but I'm going to save the best till last and bring out 2 clothing items I bought. Ooh. Alright. I cannot walk in this. I just straight up, this is how large my gait cycle can be in this skirt. But normally my gait cycle is like, I can't even. I might have to look up the returns policy for this. I actually don't mind the colour, which is what was the most out of my comfort zone. And the material is really thick and it's quite comfortable. I just, for practicality purposes, I will not pick this up because I will be walking like this everywhere. I knew this one was a keep from the moment I touched it. This is like one of the softest things I own. And I just really like it. It's going to be extremely practical for like a lot of things I wear. I can wear it with white, I can wear it with brown, I can wear it with black, I can wear it with colour, obviously. First, let's do some shoes which I might love or hate. What's crazy is that on the website they said we recommend that you size down, so I did size down, and even then these are almost a bit too big. Alright, I think this is going to be a sad shame because whilst they fit me in length and they are actually extremely comfortable, to get them tight enough I have to do this bull. Like, what the hell? Oh, look at them. Okay, why do they look big though? Stop it. By the way, yes, they are just like the opposite of Titus's ones. This is the whole reason I put in an order at Culture Kings. They had these shoes for quite a good sale. If I'm being completely honest with everybody, I think they are a teeny tiny bit too big. But I am so confused because these are the Adidas US 9, UK 7.5. And then I have these Adidas, which say US 7. So these say US 7 and they fit me. These ones say US 9. And I understand that these could be like men's sizing or whatever, but when I do this, they are like the same size. So Adidas sizing has managed to confuse me. And if I'm being honest, these are ever so slightly too big, like half a European size, 1 European size too big. But because they fit me in the narrow feet and they have a Velcro, I think I can get away with this. Also, very important update in my life. I now have a shoe shelf all for myself. Look at how those silver ones glow. Oh my god, I love them so much. And after that birthday haul, it's full. Except for like one gap down there. But like, that's pretty full. Alright guys, I'm about to make myself an iced coffee, but do you know what I've decided? I've decided that I'm not going to do any schoolwork today. I am not in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. I would rather focus on myself today. So I'm going to make myself a nice coffee and try find a 10-week beginner gym workout routine. If you've been with me for a while, especially with the vlogs, you'll know that I have tried to get my butt in the gym for the longest time. But something that I really struggle with, hang on, let me put you down. However, something that I really struggle with is being motivated intrinsically. So fun fact about me is that, wait, what am I doing? I do just really struggle to be motivated intrinsically, so internally, personally. I think I might have mentioned this briefly before on this channel, but I am an ex-competitive swimmer, and not like to toot my own horn, but bloody good, like New Zealand national record holder. Like, it was top tier. My next step was Junior Olympics. So just putting into the context, I suppose, that resulted from a lot of training, and that was pushed by my coach and to some degree like my parents. You know, you don't want to let people down. And although I was doing it for me, there were definitely days where I didn't want to do things, but I got there because I had committed to something and there were other people like waiting for me. And ever since I quit swimming around the age of 18, I have really struggled to keep up some sort of fitness. I am not fit. I'm not overweight. I do not look unfit, but it just shows that you can be unhealthy whilst not fitting like certain stereotypes of body images. And it's been one of my goals for years. I mean years. When I go back and look at my like personal birthday resolutions and goals, I have wanted to be able to run 5K for like the past 4 years. I have wanted to complete a gym routine of about 10 weeks for the past like 4 years. And so I really am going to try starting today. I'm going to take it one thing at a time though. I think I'm going to get myself into a gym routine first. And I don't know why I feel this way, but I do just feel like it's going to stick this time. The gym we've signed up to, I do have to walk to, so it's like a commitment. But there is just something in the air here in Australia where I just am feeling a lot more independent. And that's like a conversation for a different day, how I've become more independent. I'll try to talk about it in a different vlog because I do think it's such an important message that I want to share with any of my younger viewers who are in a long-term relationship, or just any viewers in a long-term relationship. But yeah, I won't go down that rabbit hole. But basically what I'm saying is I'm going to pause on the schoolwork today. I'm going to have this. I've got some leftover red curry in the fridge. I will reheat and eat for lunch whilst I find a workout routine. And I'll just go from there. Okay. Oh, I'm actually excited, but I think I'm a little bit apprehensive because I realise how serious I want to take this. Okay.
In the meantime, same goes for being able to tune into Japan's version of Netflix, because trust and believe, their catalogue is...
Alright guys, I have found a program. This is my gym fit. I've got a red sports bra on underneath because the little details make a girl happy. I'm not meant to film in the gym, by the way. It's one of the policies. It's quite interesting. It says no photos or videos to be taken in the gym. So I'm going to respect that. It just works in it works in tandem with my ethos of feeling uncomfortable filming when there's other people in the gym. My God, the coffee has like really kicked in. But that doesn't necessarily mean, but if there's nobody around, I might get like a quick sneaky clip or two. Whoops, forgot my water bottle. Girly pop. Take 2, off to the gym. Workout done, people. It took me pretty much an hour, and weirdly enough my legs are sore, even though I did chest. I just think my legs are always sore. They're always tight. And I was doing some ab workout, which was also like, use my legs. But for now I am going to go do my grocery run. I am so sore. Also, have I mentioned that as much as I love the apartment, I hate our cupboard. I really do, with a passion. I understand we are in a small apartment, so, you know, with storage, however, we actually have a decent amount, but storage can be slacking. But look how deep it is. It just means that when I get to like this, like, I don't know how to, like, how do I make this practical? Does anyone have any ideas? We've got some of these like turny things, but it really annoys me. I think I need to actually sit down and figure something out, because I really want to try cooking more. And one of the reasons why I don't, it sounds so stupid, but one of the reasons why I don't is because this situation makes things so annoying for me. I hate the lack of organization. Not gonna lie, I have high expectations for this, so let's marinate. Also, just for clarification, this is the cookbook I am using. I don't want to like get done for plagiarism or anything, so just know I'm doing his chow mein now. So I meant to be quite instant chow mein. Doing his chow mein recipe, and that's what it should come out like later. Anyway, 1 tablespoon of this. It smells vinegary, but it doesn't taste sour. It says egg white, right? Not yolk. Yeah. Okay. What? Right, I have literally, no exaggeration, spent the last 2 hours figuring out how I want to organize the pantry. So I measured everything out, girl mathing hard, but actual mathing, and I think I've got it somewhat good in my head. So I went on Kmart and I'm about to press purchase on everything. I'm just gonna go have a shower and just think on it a little bit more, because this is serious adulting, guys. Because I'm about to drop some serious money on just containers, even from Kmart, once I add it all up. But I'm very excited for this space to become usable. The frustrating thing is, we've got all this space up here. Oh, well, that one's full. But all this space up here is basically empty. We've got this one, and we've got this, which I've got some baking stuff in, but realistically I could pop that in the bottom down there. Like, but it's, bless his little heart, too tall for Titus to reach comfortably. And even for me, like, I would only be able to grab the stuff up the front. So it feels like an annoying kind of storage situation, but it'll be good. We use it for, obviously the boxes and stuff from elsewhere, and we will end up using it. It's just, we've got all this and it's like we're not using it. It feels like a waste. But yeah, I'm gonna go shout. Hi, editing me here. What did I just say? I meant shower. Then I'm gonna cook some dinner. The way I am refraining from finishing this puzzle, it's driving me bonkers. I keep looking at it and wanting to do it. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this cooking era of me. Hopefully editing me has come up with some little like jingle. I remember when I was called Beth and Books, I used to do like Beth and Books Cooks or something like that. Yeah, it was baking with Beth, yeah. And I've since lost that little jingle clip when my laptop absolutely pooped itself. So I'll sort something out for the next video. I just want to get this out to you guys at this point. But I'll come up with something. Okay, shower time. I am trying so hard to addle over here. Why can't I open this can? Okay, for context, this is apparently the only can opener we have. How Titus has been using this for the past like 3 months, I don't know. How I have managed without one, because the cans that I've used have always had those tabs. I did buy a can opener on my little Kmart shop for my organising the pantry, but I literally stopped for fear of losing a finger. My mum once sliced her hand open really deep and had to go get stitches, and that's kind of lived with me a little bit trauma there. So I've refused to continue with that. So now I'm gonna cook when Titus is here so he can open my water chestnuts, because this is just my first experience with Medicare waiting to happen. Here's the picture. Here's what I made. Can you even tell the difference? Honestly, it looks pretty good. And I'm very sorry, guys, but that seems to be the last clip I made for that phase of my life, for that vlog. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this vlog. I do 100% intend to vlog more often. My goal is weekly, so hopefully you see more of me around. In fact, I say that, I know I will, because I've been vlogging today as well. It's voting day here in Australia. Anyway, I'm rambling. Keep an eye out for that in the next video. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this vlog 109. Enjoy all the places you go in your own life and reading adventures. Speaking of reading, I need a book. I haven't finished a book in months. Anyway, if you liked it, bye. Bye.